Good morning. Madam. Fine. Some of the key features: resource, system resource, environment, platform, edge computing, distributed computing, service, web service, service oriented architecture, web computing, grid computing, utility computing, cloud computing, and KPI, key performance index, localization, seamless cloud computing, elasticity, measurability, homogeneity, resilient computing, scalability, maintainability, and this is XaaS. That means architecture concept that enables deployment and development of the application and offers services using the web and SOA, service oriented architecture. Multi-tenant cloud model. These are the key parameters and key features whenever you go for the cloud computing. Based on that, we go for next topic, that is cloud computing paradigm. What exactly cloud computing? How exactly it can deal with the operations? What are the services it can provide? And how it is benefit to the customer? What is the benefit a service provider is going to have? What is the benefit a customer or the application user is going to have that? So basically, cloud computing basically called as collection of services. I need a service. There are demand is keep on increasing as day by day. Initially, only some gaming purpose, assume that one, gaming purpose we were using the cloud because all young generation they are fond of games. The service provider they should not we could not give the service directly to the user. So he has kept the game in the cloud and he's made them to access that one. I think PUBG or in internet-based games. In internet-based games, what you can call that one? Network-based games. So everything is available somewhere. You're able to access that one. So it is one of the service. And one of the best example is like I need to book a ticket. I need to book a ticket. So sitting anywhere in the world, you can book a ticket for any person. Authenticity should be there. Once the user's name is been authenticated, you can book a ticket for anyone. How exactly it is possible? Previously, we were having internet. Okay, internet they were giving over. But since the accessibility is increasing exponentially, the database maintenance was become tedious. Where they could not have a database locally with them itself, they thought of getting the services or keeping the services somewhere in the remote location and access them. I can sit in the classroom, I can book a train ticket, a bus ticket, even a movie ticket. Not for me only, even for my friends or my relatives or anybody I can go for it. And I can share the data with them also. So main thing is providing a service is one of the main agenda with respect to cloud computing. Okay, lot of varieties of services can be given. There is collection of services. There this collection of services can be provided. Keep on adding the services. Keep on storing the services where any person, anybody around the globe they can access that easily. Okay, like Amazon Prime. Best example is Amazon Prime. Okay, Netflix. Okay, what they're storing everything in the cloud itself. They keep on collecting the data. Okay, so who is the user? They can access that one just by paying the nominal fees for that. Okay, so main purpose or main usage of your cloud computing is the collection of services available over the internet. Cloud delivers the computational functionality. You can perform some computation also. You can access and you can perform some computation. Means I need some programming. I want to do some programming over there. If it's not available with me, I can access the cloud and I am able to find the particular cloud program. I can perform the functionality over there. Or sitting in your home, you are able to perform some operation. Just like I want to close the door of my home, I want to switch off my fan, switch on my kitchen, washing machine, everything. So using internet facility, you are able to provide the function, whatever functionalities you want, you can go for that. No, it's not possible for me to use cloud and do that one. So let us see. Cloud computing deploys, very, very important, deploys the infrastructure. I think most of you have answered the question, what are the different types of services that cloud has been given. Infrastructure as one of the best service. Okay, it can provide the infrastructure. Say I don't have the infrastructure. Okay, I don't have all the servers and storage areas and all. Where cloud computing can provide the infrastructure for the customer. My college, SVCE, they're having a lot of information. Their servers are not supporting. Servers are not supporting. They don't have the sufficient servers in their campus over there. So I can hire the service. I can ask them, kindly give me some set of infrastructure where I can store all my information over there. Infrastructure can be a service, platform as a service, then software as a service. What is the other one? Data as a service. 4 different types of services are there. So cloud computing deploys infrastructure. I have a cloud service provider. Somebody should switch on that. Unmadi. No, don't worry. Through remote, they can able to switch on that. See, you can analyze on your own what and all the services you are getting over there. You are getting the Amazon web service, or you are getting Netflix, Amazon Prime videos. How exactly? This is one of the service they are providing over there. Okay, they have stored the data, and data you are going to use them. Infrastructure deploys on a utility or grid computing or web services environment. What are the infrastructures you are having? Either it can be deployed on a utility, or it deployed on a grid computing or the web service environment that includes network, system, grid of computers or services or data centers. See, as I said, as an individual, I don't have the infrastructure with me, but I need a service. I can talk to the Amazon Web Server or Microsoft Azure or Google Cloud. I can ask them, I need this particular service. I want to do some particular operation. I am working for some organization where they have given me to perform this particular activity. I don't have the infrastructure. Kindly provide the infrastructure for 1 year. I think 1 year you can able to get the cloud service free. Free of service is there. Have you ever come across? Yes or no? See, being a student, being an academic person or educational institutes, you can go and register with any of the cloud service provider like Amazon or Microsoft Azure or Google Cloud. They are ready to provide you free of cost. It's a free of cost for you. If you have a contact with computer science students, just discuss with them. Attending the class? Attending the class? Okay. You have ICT? No. Okay, fine. Be seated. Excuse me. Computer science students, those who are working on cloud projects, those who are working on database, data analytics or machine learning, some students they already started their projects and all, machine learning projects and all. They need to access the data, maybe health related data, maybe book my show. Book my show, there are a lot of information in the database. I want to access that one. So if you want to access that one, where you need to have a space, memory. You can register as an individual, you can register as a team, you can register either in Microsoft Azure or Google Cloud or Amazon Web Server. They are providing free space for you to work on those projects. 1 year they are going to provide you. 1 year. Even you people, If you are really interested to do the project, not only the projects, you want to do some activities on cloud, wonderful. You can go and register. They are providing the space for you, but you wish how good you are going to utilize that. It is up to you. Anyone who is interested to do the project on data analytics, database, big data, better go and register as a team or as an individual. You can definitely get a space. ಆ space ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು projects ನ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. You can access the data, you can utilize the data and all those things. So you can deploy the infrastructure, you can deploy computing or web services where it may include a network, it may include a system, it includes a grid of computers or servers or data centers. Anything can be accessed over there. A user of a computing service or application need to know how the infrastructure displays are the details of the computing environment. See, I am the user. I need to know that one, how exactly I need to work on that one. What is the infrastructure? What are the space I am going to get that one? What are the utilities I can go for it? Continuation of that, infrastructure of a large data storage of devices, RFIDs, industrial plant machines, automobiles and device networks. These are all can be provided by your cloud service. If you can get set of RFIDs, set of industrial plant machines, automobiles and device networks, everything can be, you can use it. Computing capabilities such as IOTs, IDEs, integrated environment, collaborative computing and data storage sharing. Everything is possible when you go for a cloud computing. As an individual or as a team, as an organization, I can get all these things to do my activities, to do my work. So now, with cloud platform, what are all the usages we can get? Different types of usages. Cloud platform usages are for connecting the devices, data, APIs, applications and services, persons, enterprises, businesses, and much more. The entire globe can be connected. You can connect with one organization with the other organization if they have the agreement. They should have the agreement. Okay, so that is once they have a legal agreement, they can collaborate with them and they can go and access over that. So, see, yesterday I think there is in the third hour and fourth hour, there was some activities was there. Your class teacher might have come to you and they asked you to go for club activities. Correct? I think you might have given the consent. What are the club you are interested? Okay. The thing is, it is student community. If you are really good enough or having a good contact with the industries, you can have a MOU with them. And group of students can get the benefit of that. Some of the students, like previously, there are so many organizations like Engineers Connect. One organization called Engineers Connect. There is one more organization called AI Robotica. Okay. 1, 2. Yeah. Since I interacted with them, and Tech Fortune. These are the organizations, they personally approached us, our college, different departments. They want to have a collaboration. They want to have a collaboration with the departments. If possible, have a collaboration with the college itself. But some organizations, like even Texas Instruments. I think you electronics people, they might have come across some activities with Texas Instruments. I don't know, because I heard that you have some activities. This is like you should have a collaboration with the industries. You can make a MOU with them and you can share the information. You can get trained. You can get a training from them. They are going to provide the industry-oriented training. Have you visited that? Have you heard about this? KGTTI. Karnataka German Technical Training Institute. Collaboration between Karnataka and German. German, they are providing all the infrastructure for us. They have established one unit in Karnataka and they are providing the training. They are providing the training on embedded systems, training on networking, and some students, they are physically they are attending over a 1 month training, 2 month training, 3 month training. They are going for that one. They are going to get placed also. It's like they are providing a training. It's a government organization body. Some nominal fees they are going to collect. They provide. So why I am telling is collaboration is very important. Collaborating with the industries are very important. I think you have opted for some activities, some clubs you have opted. Yes. How many of you have opted for IoT? IoT club. Okay. No issues. Some good numbers are there. Now it is the IoT coordinator, club coordinator's responsibility to ensure that one you will be trained in some of the IoT activities over there. Maybe using Arduino, maybe using Raspberry Pi, or maybe using some cloud computing. You need to be expertise in IoT. You can work on IoT, and finally, by the end of the year, you will be well versed with the IoT, and you can get a placement in IoT. This is what the agenda. This is what the plan. Means just a plan, but execution is very important. Whom we have to collaborate, whether we need to do it online or offline. If it is offline, who can come and visit the campus and how exactly they can execute that one. If it is online, how it is possible over there? Because only theoretical knowledge is not sufficient, not at all sufficient. I need to work on hands-on. I should go for it. I think Arduino board, any experiments have been done with you people? Arduino, Raspberry Pi, first year workshop. After that, nothing has happened. Good. No, COVID. It's okay. Okay, let us not deviate. So cloud platform usages. Cloud platform usages for connecting the devices, data, API, applications, and services. The following equation describes a simple conceptual framework. Conceptual framework will say that one, cloud will be there. In associated with the cloud, there are so many clients will be there. When collaborate with them, we're able to find different types of applications which is deployed. We are able to use them itself. We don't have any boundaries. We don't have any walls. No boundaries at all. Anything can be accessed if you have a collaboration. If you have a collaboration with the infrastructure, you can access them itself. Okay. So our department, EC department, we have a collaboration with KGTTI. We have a collaboration with KGTTI where since there was a pandemic, we could not take you there. If everything is eased, everything is okay, we can have a one visit over there. There they are going to explain how exactly embedded systems are working. What are different types of embedded systems we are going for that one. Okay, we can have a glimpse of it. Later stage, you can go for the training. If you are interested, you can go for the training. If you are interested, if you want to go for that, you can get an application or a service. Cloud storage and computing environment can be accessed over there. We can, whatever the storage is there, we can access. So executes on a platform which includes the operating system. Some platform will be there. It will be having an operating system. Using that operating system, we are able to access the application. Applications and services need to integrate then on a common platform and running environment. On a common platform and running environment. Like that only, we are going to access the storage also. We are going to access the computing environment. This is very important with respect to your cloud. What is the virtualization? In general, I think you might have heard about AR, augmented reality, virtual reality. The virtual word has come. Then what is virtual reality? What is virtual reality? Reality is Exact opposite to virtual. Correct, no? Natural and virtual. Whatever is available natural, it is because it's reality. Prakash is here. You are able to see him. It is real. But Prakash is not here, but you are able to get him here. You are able to get him here. That is virtual. Let us see that some of the videos where you can create a clone. You can create a clone. A real person will be there, one more person will appear in front of that one. He is speaking in English and he can speak in the local language. Let us observe that video. It's a virtual reality. You can call that. Okay. So virtualization in the sense, whatever the services we are having with respect to cloud, you may be having platform as a service, you may be infrastructure as a service, you may be having software as a service. Actually, it is available somewhere. Remotely it is available. But we can make use of them in our system. We can feel that it is working in our own system itself. That is what virtual is. Virtually, we are accessing whatever is available remotely. Physically, really it is available somewhere where it is not in front of my eyes. But through internet, through IOT, through cloud computing, I am able to access them. I am able to work on those tools, work on those platforms. I can use those softwares in my system. I can go over it. So sometimes what happens if you are going for a service provider, system service provider, sir, you give access to your system, I will operate it in my home website. Okay, I say that my system is having some issues, I'm not able to install that one, so kindly help me like if I say, sir, you give access to it. I think anyone is yes. Okay. So anybody can access that one. You give access, we can sit there and we can program that one. This is one of the virtual concept you can see. Physically is not having my system, but virtually you can access that one. So a character of virtualized environment is that it enables applications and services to execute in an independent execution environment. It is available in my system, but person who is sitting somewhere else, independently he can do that. That is virtualization. Each one of them stores and executes in isolation on the same platform. It may actually execute or access to a set of data centers. You can access them, or you can actually execute also. Or servers you can access them. Or distributed service. Some of the services are distributed, not in the same location. They are distributed. You are able to access them. So virtualization in the sense, accessing the servers, accessing the data centers, accessing the services which are available in the distributed system. That is what virtualization. It is not really available in my system, but I can access them using cloud. Using cloud computing, I can go for it. And applications are services which are hosted remotely and are accessible using the internet can easily be deployed at your application. That is what the statement of virtualization. So I don't have anything in my system. I don't have those applications in my system. Through cloud computing, through internet, I am able to access them in my system. I can go for it. Example is your Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime. It is not available. The movie is not available in your system. But through cloud computing, you are able to access them itself. Or some gaming. What are the gaming, internet-based gaming you are having over there? No, it is not available in your system. You need only a RAM capacity in your system to run that one. So you are able to play the game. You can shoot or you can fight. Whatever the activities are there, you can do that one. Virtualization of a storage. Okay, I am virtualization. I am doing it. Different types of virtualization. I don't have a storage, but I can get the access of that one. Virtualization of the storage means use application or service accessible physical storage using abstract database interface. You can abstract a copy of that one, a duplicate copy of that one, you can get it and you can access it, and after performing all the operation, you give it back. Okay? Or file system or logical drives or disk drives. Those storage may be accessible using multiple interfaces or services. Network function virtualization. So usually we call storage virtualization, network virtualization. Network. entire network we are having, we can virtualize that machine. Network function virtualization means a user application or service accesses the resources appearing as a just one network, though the network access to the resources may be through multiple resources and network. Same as your storage. Storage can be accessed, network also can be accessed to it. Virtualization of a server and virtualized desktop. These are the different types of virtualization you come across. Storage virtualization, network virtualization, and server virtualization and desktop virtualization. With all these things, what are the advantages we are going to have? Are features and advantages. On-demand self-service, one of the advantage. As soon as the movie has been released, OTT, correct? Through OTT, we are able to access that one. It is somewhere. How exactly were this multiplex are going to work? Multiplex movies. Before the multiplex has come into picture, like your PVR, INOX, or what is that? PVR, INOX, Cinepolis. Any other questions are there? IMAX, PVR. Okay. How they are working? How they are working? See, in one mall, okay, shopping complex, we have 4 or 5 movie theaters, correct? 1, 2, 3, 4 screens. We call them screens. Sir, that's not. Then I don't know. Rain. You look at the rain. You look at the rain. So wait for next class. See, just analyze how exactly the same movie is screened at a time for 1,000 screens. This is another time. At a time 1,000 screens are able to project that. How exactly? How exactly they able to project that one? Maybe another it will be Suryavamshi, maybe something else. Suryavamshi. Watch? No? This is the latest movie you watch. On screen, big screen. Most regular batch. Okay. Other than that, I want technology. I want you to know about the technology. Keep the data in the cloud. Keep the data in the cloud. Virtualize them. Access them. Simultaneously access them. Anywhere you can access that one. See, OTT. Best example is the OTT. It's released. Amazon Prime is released over there. At a time, I can access. Previously, around 5 to 6 years back, there was no OTT, there was no multiplex screens are there. There was an advertisement by Amir Khan used to come. DTH. Shahrukh Khan is for video call. Amir Khan is for something like that. I don't know. I'm not. He used to. Other than he said, he clearly was mentioning on demand. On demand, you are able to get that one. On demand, you can get the series, you can watch the series. On demand, you can watch the movies. You can pause the movie and you can watch. That's what the statement he was saying over there. When you was other than you are not having all this virtualization concept and cloud computing concept, you are not knowing about it. Technically, you are not knowing. You are able to see whenever the cable TV operator, cable TV, through cable TV, whenever the telecast attendant was seeing TVs and BBC watch the movies. There was an advertisement saying that one on Sunday, this the movie is going to be telecasted. So we used to wait for Sunday. We used to wait for Sunday to watch the movie. Then this DTH comes in the picture, direct to home, we call it direct to home. Amir Khan has highlighted saying that one, whenever you want, you can watch the movie. Whenever you want, you can watch the movie. Previously, what is, whenever they telecast, at that time you are waiting. But once the DTH has come into picture, he used to say that as you wish, you can pass the movie and you can watch. How it is? They store everything in the cloud, storage area, and you go, pick on the movie name, select it and watch it. Get bored, pause it and go. Like your boss call you, pause it and go. Then once the work is done, come back and sit and watch the movie. How it is possible? They have stored the movie in a cloud and they are able to access it. I am sitting in my home and watching the same movie. One of my friends is sitting in the office, he is watching the same movie. He may be watching the movie at 10 o'clock, I may be watching the movie at 10 o'clock, and somebody else is watching the movie at midnight. Okay. So how it is possible? You can share, you can distribute. Whenever you want, you can go for that one. That is not possible with the live telecast. Live telecast, you cannot pause it. You cannot pause it. Stored one, you can go for it. Whichever the data is stored, you can access at any moment. That is what we are telling that one on-demand self-service. On-demand. People use that. What is the cost per movie when you go for Amazon Prime? Monthly pack. Yearly pack, monthly pack, it's like service. Okay, 28 days, monthly pack. But I don't want money, I want technology. Okay, I want technology is going to happen, it's going to be used. On-demand service, you want to get. Listen, I want to know more details from your end. More details from your end. Which is the movie you are waiting for? Okay. I was having that in my mind. Okay. Pushpa, Nikola, and Sarkar Pata, and others. Listen, I'm coming to the point now. Let me stop it. Let me stop it. I want backbenchers to concentrate. Backbenchers, boys, kindly concentrate here. Morning, as soon as I came, I got a request. Sir, kindly ensure that students are more professionals. Kindly ensure students are more professionals. They should behave like humans. Because it's a request of some. Our housekeeping people, they are really struggling to clean the desks. Really, they are struggling. Today it is first ever. Definitely, I won't find any mess in the desk. If I come in the lunchtime, I hope I may find something. But if I come in the last hour, definitely I will come. I will add up unnecessary materials which will be there in the desk, and it cannot be touched by anyone. Cannot be touched by anyone. See, felt sorry saying that one, sir, yesterday I could not eat my lunch on this. I could not eat my lunch. I told everything just by seeing all these things. Could not digest. It's not finding in your classroom. Generally, she has said that one. People are really worse. They're throwing like anything, whatever the fish they are throwing inside the desk. But kindly, it's a request from my end. Kindly see that one. We have kept the dustbin. Outside the dustbin is there. Whatever the waste material we are going to have, please ensure that it will be thrown in the dustbin. Simple example, PM only is doing that. But why he is doing? Not for advertisement. Not for advertisement itself. But PM want to ensure that each individual has to do their work on their own. On their own. Sorry, I'm just saying that. I could have thrown like this. Immediately striking my mind, if I throw that way, it will be there. It will go and fall there. Once again, the housekeeper's duty to clean them. Do not do that. ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಆದ್ರೆ ಆ ರೀತಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಾ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಲ್ Okay. Other than parents will scold you. Please, SCC is the damn clean college. Damn clean college. I know. You go to some other colleges, see there. Go to some other colleges, see there. Is it there? You will observe the people how hard they are working. Right from morning, they won't see even for 5 minutes. When you see for 1 minute, continuously 5 minutes, they will not say. They keep on doing the work for them. Keep on washing, like wiping all the corridors and everything. Now, because of crime, a lot of crashes happening, it's very hard for them to clean everything. So it is from our end, it is small contribution from our end. It is not the monetary benefit. Whatever the waste, capital graphers will be there, papers will be there, okay, and tissue papers. And worst case is chewing gum and bubble. This will be boys. They should chew the gum, they gum it. The gum is in the desk. And touching that by the housekeeper, doesn't matter if somebody else kept the chewing gum there and if you touch that, if you touch those things, how you feel? Please, it's a kind request from my end. Don't do those things. Ensure that these activities should be nullified. Unnecessary, unwanted, unethical activities should be nullified. This is never the most for a India. I am part of so this is self-reading. Clouds of it is self-reading. Definitely a self-reading topic. You can do. Normally you can relate those things. What is any work? That's why I keep on relating. What is the play video? What is the OTT? What is the Amazon? All of it. Because text is just what is there in the textbook that is available. There is 10 years old. 10 years old text is there. But currently when I am all advanced, why we are going to conduct our workshops or seminars, what is happening in the industry in the current scenario, you should know that. Because of that, you may invite some people from industries, reputed industries, and they could come and share the views or the challenges, they are facing. You might have heard about GitHub. Okay. Is it training has been done on GitHub? Python training is there. I think you have done it Python. Okay, so some open there. All of you have taken Python only. Most of you have taken Python. Better learn Python. On your own also you can learn that. It's not that you need a special training for pay and not required. Online only you will get that principle. A small textbook, Python for dummies you can select and you can go for it. Okay. Okay, let me complete the advantages, then I'll stop it. On-demand self-service, resource pooling, resource can be pooled, broad network accessibility, elasticity, massive scale availability, scalability, maintainability, homogeneity, virtualization, interconnectivity between different platforms, resilient computing, advanced security, low cost. Final one is very, very important. Last two should be low cost. Always we are looking for the low cost. Okay. And second one is security. It should be secure. Different types of clouds are there. Private cloud, public cloud, hybrid cloud. Private, public, hybrid. Private cloud. Very simple. I can give the example. I think have you studied OOPS? Object-oriented programming. Studied in that one. Private members, public members, and private, public, protected. Private, public, protected you are having. Here we are going to have a private, public, and hybrid. What do you mean by private? How you can relate? Private. Assume that one. Non-technically I have to relate them itself. It's a private property. Private property. Public property. And protected property. It is a simple explanation I can give you. Private property is your own vehicle. Your personal vehicle is your private property. Only you can use that. Protected property. College vehicle. College is protected for college people. Okay. BMTC is public property. Anybody can get into that. Your own vehicle is a protected property. College, you and your peer members who are all related to that particular college, they can access that one. Faculty or students or non-teaching, anybody can access. That is protected. It is protected only within that particular environment. And public is a BMTC bus, anybody can access that one. Similarly, among the private cloud and public cloud. Private cloud means if it is given to one particular organization, only that organization can access that one, nobody else can touch it. Others can view it, but they cannot operate on that. That is private. Public cloud, anybody can access that one. Public cloud can be accessed by anyone. So, public cloud provisioned by education institutes, industries, governments, institutes or businesses or enterprises and is open for public use. Open for public use. Public can use that one. My institution website can be accessed by anybody outside. Sometimes when you try to log into one organizational websites, employee ID, if you give only that employee can log in over. Employee, see LIC, example I will give. LIC, Infosys or Wipro. Okay, if you are an employee, you can log in over there and you can access that. Otherwise, you can only view them. You can only view what is there available in that one. But as an employee, you can log in and you can operate that one. Okay, so authenticity will be there for private access and public access also. Private cloud, this model is expensive for use by institutions. Expensive, it's very expensive. Industries, businesses or enterprises and is meant for private use in the organization by the employees and associated users only. Only those people can access that one. Public, anybody can access. Private, only associate members can access that one. Community cloud and hybrid cloud. So these are the 4 different types of modules. You're supposed to explain them.